Welcome back to BlackManProblems. I am Anthony Brown.
Hi, I'm Ciaran.
And today we're going to talk about how to keep a woman. We're going to teach you how. Well, we're going to give our methods of how we think we can keep a woman.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Go.
many different methods that you could use to keep a woman. So basically, I had a situation happen to me the other day in which I was out with a girl. Well, firstly, I met a girl on Bumble, and we went out. We had a date. Date went well. Halfway through the day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got all this anxiety in my chest. What's the anxiety? I really need to kiss this girl. Fuck it, I'm going to do it. Kissed her, went well, she loved it. Everything's going great.
Gravy.
So we agreed to meet up at another time, right? So we meet up for like the second date. And she seems like a little bit distant. Like she's thinking things that she's not saying, and she's not completely engaged in our conversation. I'm thinking, like, what's going on here? And at one point, like, we go to a park and we sit down on a park bench, and she turns around and she says to me, like, you know what, I've got to leave. I'm sorry, I've got to leave. I'm just not feeling it. I'm like,
It's bold. It's blatant.
yeah. She said that. I was like, whoa, like,
Okay.
yeah, like, that anxiety I felt like in my chest again. Like, what's that about? She's like, you know what, I'm just not feeling it. It's like you're a bit much. And then when she said that, I was like, hold on. Are you thinking that I'm wanting, like, a proper serious relationship? And she was like, yes, that's what I thought. I was like, no, not really. I was engaged a few months ago.
So you're not looking for that?
No, because I need to, like, find myself as a human being before I get back into anything too committed. But
Fair.
anyway, we got talking, right? And when we got talking, and this is it about, like, where I'm coming from with regards to how to keep a woman, because I realised I was being, like, too complimentary. I was, like, constantly telling her that she was beautiful and stuff.
Normally this would work, but this didn't go in your favour.
You can do it too much, though. You can.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've been
creep a
told.
bit.
I've been told by a couple of females like that. I've taken the complimentary side of things a little bit too far. So so when she said that, so me and her were talking, right? And then I, like, all of a sudden I just, like, firstly, I'm actually getting kind of angry because I'm like, hold on, this woman thinks I'm a pussy. She thinks I'm a pussy, and she's lost interest. And then, like, you know,
This ain't me.
Angry
Yeah.
Ciaran starts to come out. And as well as that, I'm like, hold on. And then I said to her, like, hold on. I wasn't being truthful with you. I actually said I wasn't keeping it 100. You know, when I said that you're beautiful, that's not really what I was thinking. And it wasn't. What I was really thinking is, I want to fuck you. That's what I said to her. That's actually what I was thinking.
That is a bold statement. We've got to hear what happened next. What happened next?
That's it. Like, you're not beautiful. I mean, yeah, you are. You're sexy, but that's not it. I just want to fuck the shit out of you. And then, right? So get this now. Once I say that, everything changes. Her pupils dilated, like her posture relaxed. Like, she became visibly aroused. Visibly fucking aroused. And
So some girls are into that. They love the take hold, take charge kind of guy.
I'd argue that a lot of girls are into that.
Really?
I'd argue.
No, it's funny. Like
I would argue.
Okay.
I would argue. I don't think it's as rare as you're trying to imply.
You know what? The only reason why I'm saying it's like that's rare because like if that was me, exact same situation. Like let's just flip it. Anthony Brown's in the sea.
Mr. B.
I'm in the
Mr.
chair
Brown.
now. And I just dropped. She's been saying, "Oh no, I think you're too much." Then I
You're
thought,
too much. You're a pussy.
"I'm going
You're
to
a
take
wimp."
Ciaran's technique now. This is what would happen." I go, "Actually, I don't think you're beautiful. I just want to get you home and fuck you." What was that for? What the fuck's wrong with you? That's what would happen.
You know what that happened? That would happen if, like, your intent has to be pure.
You gotta say it right.
It's not like say it right, just like with pure intent. Like when I said to the girl, I want to fuck you, like that wasn't like I wasn't trying to mask anything. That was
wanted
a real
to fuck her.
emotion that I was expressing, which I have done more than once since, and it's always been met with good results. Except for one girl, but she was a hardcore feminist who hated men and like likes to dominate men anyway. So she had her own set.
That's as an anomaly.
She has her own set of issues. But yeah, it's like. It's basically that. So, like, now, if I'm down, fuck me, man. Stuff I might admit to.
But you know what is good advice, because there's people out there that probably wouldn't try it, and if anyone does try this,
So my basic point is this. Oh fuck me.
yeah, say
Yeah,
that.
like I'll just like be honest. It's like it's all about like the intent, basically. So like like when people talk about creepy behavior, like saying like a guy's creepy. The reason why a guy's creepy is because his energy isn't like completely aligned. So like that creepy guy is thinking like sexual thoughts, but at the same time he's trying to mask it. And like
that's when you become creepy.
That's when you become creepy. You don't become creepy when you're like, this is what I'm thinking. It's because it's like, I'm talking to girl, we're having fun, we're talking, blah, blah, blah. We can laugh, we can joke, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I'm male and she's female. And I ain't backing away from it.
And both people want the same thing.
Yeah,
so
do.
why being honest? Why is that creepy? I'm trying to give 2 examples of how you're saying to say it and how the creepy version would be. So if you were being confident and just saying how you feel, honestly, I'm trying to put myself in the scene, but I could imagine saying it like, sorry, I'm just being honest, I would really love to just take you home now and do really naughty things. That's all I'm thinking right now. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
And then, if you said it like that, you might get away with it. But if you said it like this, I want to take you home now and fuck you. Then you're going to come across a little bit creepy.
Yeah.
Because it sounds a bit like, ugh.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't sound as honest as the previous. Like, you're just saying actually what you were thinking in a nice way.
Well, yeah, and the thing is as well, so let's say like me and you are on a date. Me and you.
We're dressed up.
Alternate reality, and I'm female. I am, as I said before, the receiver. And you're the pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the catcher.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm like the plug socket. Now, the point is this. The point is, if we are. So, like, I know what's going on. Women aren't stupid.
That's the thing.
They know, like, when you're both on a date, like, she knows that at some point you're going to check out her boobs or, like, look at her legs.
Let's not pretend.
But she's going to do the same thing. She's, like, on the date with you thinking, would I have sex with this guy? You know what I mean? It's not like you're talking to a child. It's like, what is this you're talking about? Like, she knows.
But
she's an adult woman.
The one thing you do have to be careful of, though, because we're supposed to be teaching you how to keep it going, and these are really brash ways
That's
to...
true.
Yeah.
It does require calibration.
Yeah, so what you got to remember is you've got to kind of balance it between coming across as that's all that you want from the girl.
Yeah.
Or you want things to develop into what would be a relationship type of thing. That's the balance you've got to have, and you've got to be able to see that with the girl you're talking about and get to what she wants in a relationship as well. Some girls, they're just out to have fun, especially like you, like you've just come out of a relationship, you're not looking to do anything, too serious. So if you can establish that that's what she wants as well, that's when this method works to a T. If it's a relationship thing, you've just kind of got to be very honest at the same time and say, yeah, you do want to have a relationship, but at the moment I'm finding it very difficult to stop looking at your tits that are popping out your top, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to get the balance right, but you don't want to come across that's all you want, because that will lose you the girl as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're like a one-trick pony, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, at the risk of being a little bit arrogant, so the reason I think it doesn't do too badly for me is because I probably come across as a well-rounded person.
Yeah. I guess what you're trying to say, basically, what you were saying, we're saying to keep a woman is confidence, extreme confidence, not arrogance, confidence, cool, calm, collected confidence. Ooh, I like that.
Cool, calm,
collected confidence. Yeah. Just, do you know what I mean? Not too arrogant. You just kind of smooth, jazz,
smooth.
You know what I mean? You gotta keep
just
it
like
jazz. Soft, little bit just like a queen.
You know me. If you're not for my sexual physique, you know me well, me.
Oh my, well, can't you tell?
I'm just like a turtle
calling out to Michelle. Just sing that to her. You're going to get her home.
Yeah, sing bombastic.
But it is all about confidence, eye contact. Give him the eye contact. Be completely honest. If you are thinking about something that's a little bit naughty, maybe mention it.
I've got one more way to keep a woman. Amuse yourself.
Okay.
I'll explain
in what way?
What I mean. So, this is a fucking massive one, actually.
Okay.
So, like, an average guy goes out on a date with a girl, and he's like, what do I need to do and say to make this girl happy and make this girl basically either choose to have sex with me or choose to see me again?
Right.
That's what he's doing. So, like, in his head, like, he's on the date with her, but in his head, he's, like, playing chess, and the goal is to get the girl's, like, gratification and, like, get her approval.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And everything he's doing is, like, designed to make her laugh. Whereas what actually works best, and I know this from a lot of trial and error and experiences, where you entertain yourself. So, for instance, if you're cracking a joke with a girl, you're cracking the joke because you're trying to make her laugh. If it's a funny joke, she'll laugh, but at the same time, like...
You're being her jester in a way?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you're catering too much towards her.
Whereas, like, entertain yourself. So, I will be out and date with girls, and I'll talk to them about video games.
Yeah.
I'm just making myself
Not
laugh.
too much, though. Not the whole time.
But when it needs to come up. Like I said, I'm a well-rounded individual. At least I like to think so. God, that sounds arrogant. Do I come across as arrogant? Is Ciaran a prick?
Yeah, no, he's not.
Is Ciaran Callum a self-obsessed, egotistical
This guy's a motherfucking prick.
If I'm meeting a girl, like, really and truly, my goal should be to demonstrate my personality to her. Like, this is who I am.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, you don't want to hide attributes because later on they're going to find out and they'll be like, oh, actually, I don't like him.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, say, talking to a girl about comics is only, like, uncool if you think it's uncool.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking...
And a lot of girls would love that. Girls love nerds these days. Like, we're coming up.
But what I mean is this. What I mean is this, right? So, like, let's imagine that I talk like this when talking about comics, and I quite like Spider-Man and stuff. Like, that doesn't really inspire you to really enjoy what I'm saying. But then if I talk about, oh my God, in 1996 there was this crossover series called Onslaught, and Onslaught was like the birth of Professor X and Magneto, and their essences combined into this one unstoppable spirit, and then he actually dominated the Marvel Universe, and the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, the X-Men, they all had to go together to actually fight Onslaught, and then the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, they dove into him, and then they all died, and it was like, oh shit, like Captain America, Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, they're all gone, they've left them all the, like, that's much more interesting, right?
It's more interesting, but I do think if a girl listening to that whole spiel might be a little bit...
Look,
but I think it's endearing to an extent, but you couldn't go... There's got to be a balance somewhere, otherwise they could get put off.
Yeah, I'm not saying you just talk to them about comics. I'm not saying.
Okay, that's good. As long as we make that clear, that's cool. That's cool.
Basically saying that, you know, it's about
how you deliver it. Yeah, the confidence in your, you know. Obviously, you don't want to be the guy going, and I love Spider-Man Edition 1 where he is basically taken down. That's a boring tone. But if you're an interesting, confident person, whatever you say is going to be like a nice delivery and interesting to listen to. Even if you were like, I don't know, just speaking in public, you could come across that way about anything. If you were a lecturer, you could bore people down and not be interested. But if you deliver very well with talking, you can interest anyone.
That too. But what I'm basically getting at is entertain yourself.
Yeah. And I think I like it from the sense of a lot of guys perform.
That's what I'm saying.
I do that, yeah. Girls don't want a performing monkey. They want someone who's confident enough to, you know, take the mickey out of them a little bit. Sometimes it's good to do that. Just, you know, kind of knock their confidence down. Not their confidence down. That sounds terrible. Let me be buying that. But don't be afraid to kind of point out and take the mickey out of her a little bit, because it means that, you know what I mean, you're not there just to be her.
Yeah, I get
dancing.
I get most of my best success with women when I kind of take the piss.
Yeah, it's cool because it shows that, you know, that you're not in awe of them. You haven't got them on a pedestal. Yeah, especially if they're really like hot, pretty girls. You know what I mean? You don't want to.
Girls don't like guys that are in awe.
Just like this. They don't want that. They want a man to take charge.
They want a man to be a man.
Yeah. So confidence. Be a man. Talk comic books. Entertain yourself. What else we work about in there?
I can't remember.
All that shit.
All that shit.
All that shit. Anyway, if you have any questions or any tips that you think, or anything you disliked about what we said, you don't agree with.
If you think I'm a self-obsessed, egotistical wanker.
Yeah. Put it down there.
Oh, and if you are listening to our podcast, if you're watching us on YouTube, please share with your friends. Share.
Like,
because
share,
it helps us to
subscribe.
grow, basically. Just to be honest with you, one issue that we actually have is that our fans like listening for our fans, listening to this show is like a solitary experience.
Yeah.
So they just listen on their own and then they form an opinion.
Keep it to themselves.
And then keep it to themselves. Don't do that. Spread the love.
Yeah.
Share. Sharing is caring.
We want to exploit the tipping theory. Tipping.
There's a thing called the tipping points.
Yeah, tipping point. That's the one.
We want to reach the tipping points.
Yeah,
So
that only
please
helps.
Help us.
That only happens with you guys. The help of you guys, basically sharing, liking, subscribing, do all of that for us. If you are a true fan.